If you're 40 years old and you've never ridden a board before, and you show up to a skate park, say anywhere, let's say you're in DC, and you go up to any group, almost 100% likelihood, and said, "I'm kind of an old guy. I've never skated before, but I want to learn." They're going to teach you. And when you finally and successfully pull off your first ollie, just a little jump, people will clap and cheer for you. Because clapping and cheering, it's not about being the best. Sometimes everyone's impressed, see good tricks, sure. But they know you tried your hardest and you overcame yourself. That's what it's all about. So if homie rolls up and he's good and he does a 360 kickflip, it's a good trick, right? Nobody cares. Nobody cheers, nobody claps because we know homie's got it. He's good. We're not trying to disrespect him. That's like, but when you see that dude land it for the first time after fighting every single day, we clap and cheer. Here's what I mean. If you spend your whole life as a degenerate, living in shame or squalor, maybe you're a porn star, wants to bang 1,000 guys. You come out later and say, "I hate it. I should have never done it. Let me turn around." You get credit for doing the right thing. There are a lot of people that want to rag on. There's that woman who was like an OnlyFans model and she became a Christian. And then she gets attacked by people saying, "No, don't take her in." No. Shame is for those who do bad. We cheer on good behavior. So with this story about this lady who's like, "I banged 1,000 dudes, oh, look at me," or whatever. She's not Irish, I guess. She's British or something. It's like, okay, we shame that. We should. It's bad for you. It's bad for the guys. It's bad for society. It is bad health-wise all around. This woman cried. She banged 100 dudes, and in the video, she cried. And the camera guy apparently almost threw up when he smelled how disgusting this was. So here's what I say. If I see a dude, and he's morbidly obese, and he's shoveling down ho-hos and ding-dongs, I think there is a way to be rationally mean. I'm not saying to cause them harm. I'm saying we're going to shame it. We're going to say, "Dude, that's gross. Don't do it."
So Tim Pool might be coming around and seeing that the patriarchy might not be as bad as he thought, but he's still getting a few things wrong. Shaming isn't quite the effective tool as it used to be, as now everybody's connected online and there's always a community for something. No one's locked down to the people just around them anymore. So if you're trying to shame these people now, it's far too late. Do you think Bonnie or Lily really care? It's all publicity for them and anybody else doing this type of stuff. A good example are those people that get caught having OnlyFans at whatever job and then get fired for it. And then they go on the world tour of every major news organization to get an article written about them. Same thing with the girls that go on whatever or Fresh and Fit. The whole chat and panel is roasting them. Yet by the end of it, they're walking away with a bigger bag. And you know why that is, Tim? Because you're shaming the wrong people. Women can only be as good or as bad as men let them. The real question you should be asking is, why is there 1,000 men lined up for this? Because that's where the true problem lies. The only reason these things are happening are because of these men, and it's a worldwide problem. So you trying to employ this shame tactic now will be completely useless. The only time that's going to work is when they're kids. But now there's rarely dads around, and even if there is, they're either usually weak, stepdads that can't do anything, or have to walk around in eggshells. And for your other solution that we need to forgive and reward them for doing the correct behavior, which is all really good, but the examples you give don't really apply, as Bonnie here gets to keep all the positive aspects from it, namely the money. Same thing with Nala or Lily. They want us to feel bad or praise them for their redemption journey, all while they keep that money the reason why they did in the first place, which really adds a disingenuous layer to it. It's like letting a thief come to you, apologize for what they did, but then let them keep everything they stole. So no, Tim, shame and praise isn't the answer. It's far too late for that, especially this generation. They don't care. The problem I think Tim is having is he doesn't understand that attention is a currency now. It's not just strictly about the dollar anymore. That's why we really shouldn't just outright believe these people, because they don't do something selfless with the money, like give it away or donate it, but instead either throw on a different costume and then monetize that, or cry about the thing they did and then double dip in that attention well while everybody's still talking about it. I think the solution is let them live out that consequence. Keep them out of your communities and just let them be. And I'm not saying you don't have to forgive them, but you don't give them a pass either. That's why they think they can do this and everything will be okay later, because we got people like Tim ready to forgive, forget, and praise. People need to see that there's real consequences for what they do. And Tim joked maybe we should bring the patriarchy back, but we got way too many weak people running around to make any semblance of whatever that used to look like ever come back.